back. I'm an idiot. I don't know. I didn't even know. Wait, were you listening to stream?
Yeah.
Did you hear yourself?
I was hearing myself, yeah.
Oh. I don't know what's going on anymore, dude. I don't do this shit. This is why I shouldn't stop streaming for such a long time. Fuck. We should be good now, right?
Yeah? Maybe. If not, we'll just have to do this all over again, so...
And you have to re-traumatize me with Link.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Exciting. Hold on, let me check. Did it save the VOD? It saved the VOD. And that was only going for like, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, we're good.
We need to... Hold on. Turn off. Oh, I heard myself. Hold on. I'm gonna mute you on my stream really fast so I can hear what's going on in the background. Why are you lighting up? Oh yeah, no, it's not. Wait. No. I don't know about that, bestie. Yeah, no, it was not recording you. It was not recording you. Okay. Yeah, so anyways, hi. Oh, wait. I hate OBS. Anyways, now they can hear you.
Yay!
Yay! Hello, VOD viewers. This is Haruki. He's gonna tell me about Link while I doodle. This is... Fuck, man, why do I stream? I hate this. Why do I do this to myself?
We're good. You're fine. God. You're fine.
I know it's one thing if you can hear yourself on the stream, but it's another thing if you can hear yourself in the VOD. Because VOD works a little differently on Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I'll.
So it was just me talking straight up in the VOD.
Fun. Okay. Well.
Fun. Anyways, it should be fine now. We should be okay. And if it's not, then we'll figure it out for next time.
Sure.
Yeah. Anyway, yes. Link is traumatized and constantly goes through reincarnations where he is re-traumatized over and over and over again. Yes.
Yeah, and there's giant tarantulas.
Don't say that.
Oh, there's also zombies too.
That's better.
Are they? Well, I mean, there's something that's called the dead hand, and that is a thing of nightmares. So imagine being very, very small and playing this game in the dead of night when you should be going to bed, and you see something that's called a dead hand. It's basically just like an amalgamation of zombies coalescing into one thing.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, and it's so, and there's like, it has like 6 hands that come out of the ground and it grabs you.
I don't like that.
And it screeches at you and it paralyzes you.
Yeah, so how
this is in Majora's Mask. How was I? I mean, it was definitely a game that I enjoyed playing, so I kept coming back to it, clearly. So now I'm all about it. I was terrified.
Okay.
Yeah, this was in Majora's Mask, which I think is the darkest game, personally, because like, you don't grow up in this game. You're just little, so you are actually forever 6 in this game, and you have 3 days to stop the end of the world from happening. So. And like, you put on these masks that turn you into different races in the series, and it also holds all the memories of the people that previously had the masks on.
And good, bad, or yes?
Bad.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, and there's like a little skull kid that you have to chase after because he steals a very important mask, which is Majora's Mask, but like, he gets possessed over it, and of course you have to go run after him and whatnot. So the moon itself is also horrifying.
I've seen the moon. I've seen the moon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's fucking.
If you ever played Smash on Termina, yeah, there's like 4 giants that stop the moon from crashing into where you guys are fighting, and they throw it back. But there's time travel.
You said throw it back, but I thought the wrong one.
Not that one.
They threw it back.
Yeah, they throw the moon back into the sky.
I thought you were like the what is it? Yeah. Would you even call it a dance move? I wouldn't, but
I would. I mean, sure, I guess. Oh, there's also the likes too. Ugh, ugh, ugh. So likes are these giant like flesh tube thingies that just eat you.
Ugh!
Yeah, they just eat you. They take your shield too. They take your sword and your shield and they just spit you out and they hurt you. Yeah, it's great. It's a fun game, right?
I don't know how I feel about the sound of this. Hi, BB. This is so cute. Thank you. I'm learning about Link right now.
Hi, baby.
Hi, BB. Oh my god.
We were talking about zombies earlier, but you know.
I don't know how I feel.
The zombies scream and you get paralyzed, and then they basically like throw themselves on you and hurt you.
Oh joy.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, they're everywhere. And sometimes you don't see them. They move really slow, and because they're like all grody and stuff, they blend into the dungeon, especially if it's dimly lit. So you don't hear anything. You're just walking around, and then you just hear a screech, like a blood-curdling scream, and then all of a sudden you're paralyzed, and then the camera pans over to where it is, and you just see these beady, glowing red eyes just looking at you, just like lurching towards you. Yeah.
I don't like this class is in session. Indeed, I'm learning more things than I'd like to. I think.
Would you like to learn more about his lore then, or like? I mean, I'm just telling you about monsters that he has to face.
Yeah,
so.
no, I
think this is enough, right?
I got the picture that he's fighting for his fucking life, but yeah. You mentioned this to me like a little bit before we started. Was it the timeline starts with him like because the village chief's daughter gets kidnapped, whatever, and he's like set with his responsibility.
Yeah.
Okay, is the village daughter Zelda? Yeah.
She's just some regular girl. She's not a princess or anything.
I see.
This is in Skyward Sword. It's one of my favorite games. I know that a lot of people don't like to play it because of the stamina system that they implemented. I think it's fun. I think it's a challenge personally. But yeah, you're just some like a little knight guy. Yeah, you're just some kid, and you are childhood friends with Zelda. Hey, spoilers, guys! In case you guys want to play these games, just spoilers. Yeah, so you two just knew each other for a very long time, and she's just some girl. And then while you guys are flying around one day, she gets knocked off of her bird, which is her loft wing, which is your main mode of transportation throughout the majority of this game, so you fly around. She falls because you guys are in the village that you guys are currently living in is in the sky. Nobody has ventured down to the ground until this happens. Yeah. So you are freshly a brand new little knight. You are just doing your own thing. You roll out of bed. He's been knighted officially, yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You share a cute little moment with Zelda on the goddess statue and everything. It's a whole thing. Yeah. Okay. But you're like 2 days into being a knight, essentially. And then all this stuff happens.
That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah. And at some point or another, there is more time travel in Skyward Sword, and it's a whole entire thing. And you basically learn that Zelda has way more responsibilities that were also thrust upon her, that she kind of has to shoulder. But she gets put into a crystal, and it's a whole entire thing because she has to go to sleep, but you don't know when she has to wake up, and it's for her own good that she has to. And you basically just get to watch your best friend. Like, you're banging on this crystal. You're like hitting it with all you can, with like your fists and everything. And she's telling you, it'll be okay. When I wake up, like, you better be there to come and wake me up because I always wake you up in the morning when we were kids. And you're like, oh, okay.
Wait, that's cute.
I'll save you. Yeah. They are very, very cute in Skyward Sword. And then it all just goes downhill from there.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. They amped up the romance for sure in Skyward Sword, but in the other games they're more ambiguous. It depends on how people perceive it, I suppose.
So they're not, like, depending on the game, they could be very good friends or they are, like, being pushed as a couple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes they're just like, at times they're just like, this is a princess and this is a knight. This is how it should strictly be. Sometimes they are best friends. They are buddies. They are bros. Sometimes he's kissing Midna, you know.
He's what?
He's kissing Midna. Okay, so in Twilight Princess, he gets turned into a wolf.
Yeah, he fucking... Okay.
Yeah, there's this little imp girl that accompanies you when you're a wolf because you can't do anything because you're a doggy, and she rides you like a horsey, basically, just like you as you run around and stuff. Yeah, I feel like personally there is more, I guess, like relationship tension between him and Midna during that game because you hardly see Zelda in Twilight Princess.
Okay,
so that's it. That's all. That's all.
And statement. Okay, where does Sheik come in from all of this?
Okay, so if you were me playing this game very, very little, you at first thought that Sheik is like an entirely new character, but they're not. Sheik is Zelda, but like transformed and like in disguise, mind you. I don't know why she thought it was a good idea to name herself Sheik while she was Sheik, because Sheik is part of the Sheikah tribe that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But basically you find out at some point or another that Sheik is Zelda, but just in disguise. So like you're pretty much sat there like, so you could defend yourself this whole entire time, but you had me go through this entire journey, nearly killing myself in the process, but you can fight. So I thought that Sheik was his own separate character, and I thought that Sheik was a boy. And I was like, I like this dynamic. Let's keep going with it.
Okay, sorry. I see where this is going.
I also thought that Sheik was cool, but then I found out that it was Zelda, and I first thought it was like, until I found out, yeah, and then it was a whole entire betrayal on their end, because I was like, oh, all right, I thought you were gonna stay with me for like the rest of my journey and like give me strength and, you know, guidance and whatnot, and then play your liar, but you know, all right. So then I'm just mad because this princess who supposedly you have to go save, she can go out and about and do her own business anyway. It's just that, I don't know, she just chooses not to. Or she has to play the damsel in distress role. I don't know. But...
Okay. Like there was like, what was the whole purpose of having Sheik come into the game?
They're a sage, basically. It's some of the collectibles that you have to progress in the story with. Okay. So, yeah, they also teach you a song that you can play so that you can be transported to and from places, or change everything when it comes to, I believe he teaches you Song of Time. Yeah, would you play that and then you become big or little?
Okay. I'm assuming this is in Ocarina of Time?
Yeah.
Okay. I assume from the name. Was I correct to assume from the name?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks very, very different. Like when you see Zelda and then Sheik. No, when you see Sheik and then like they transform back into Zelda, you're like,
that came from that? Yeah.
What? Yeah.
That's how I felt when because I played the Smash Melee games when I was younger, and so seeing Sheik, I was like, you and you? Yeah. That's as much as I knew about. Like, I knew that they were the same person from that, but I was like, hello?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Sheik is also, depending on which game that you play, is also an ancient sage. Like in not Twilight Princess, in Skyward Sword, Sheik is the grandma that mysteriously like picks up and like not Sheik, Impa. Impa is another character who is like suspicious because it's like you're not supposed to be here. The Sheikah tribe is gone. Why are you here? And Sheik is like, I'm the last one. I promise. I swear. I'm the actual very last one. Hashtag like hashtag no lies or anything like that. But Impa's sus. Impa is like Zelda's not caretaker per se, but like
babysitter.
I say babysitter, but yeah, okay, yeah, babysitter.
We're doing it so I can understand. Okay, you're telling me all of this to make me understand, not for you.
Okay, babysitter, sure. Okay. Yeah, Impa knows all about like the Sheikah tribe because Impa was tasked to be around them more. And also to report back to Zelda because of certain things, but not whatever. But Impa's like, "What? Why are you here? Why are you here? You're not supposed to be here." And Sheik is like, I'm actually the last one. I swear. I promise. For sure. Yeah. No. I swear. I am.
No cap. Not copium.
Yeah, exactly. But Impa shows up in different games too. Like Impa is like a protector of Zelda after she finds out that she's the goddess reborn in Skyward Sword, and she's also when you time travel back. What? The goddess reborn?
Yeah, who? The goddess reborn?
The goddess Hylia. She's like a giant statue that's in Skyloft, which is the village that you're in, and you basically give praise to the goddess. That's who she is. But Zelda is apparently
Zelda or
she's Zelda. Zelda is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is how she finds out that she is in fact not like any other girl.
I thought you said that Zelda was also human.
Yeah, she is.
Hello?
Everyone's human. Well, that's on.
I am missing a couple steps here. I'm missing a couple things here.
What?
Everything.
Everything. Okay. Link is human. Zelda's human.
Are you
Sheik
sure?
Is human. Yes. Impa's also human. Midna's not human. So.
Okay.
Mhm.
Minda is the one that they tried pushing Link for when Zelda was here.
Who, Midna?
Yeah.
Yeah, she accompanies you the entirety of Twilight Princess.
I see.
So.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, she's technically not human. So.
Okay. Technically.
Yeah, technically she's a Twilight being, which is from the Twilight realm. So they're not human there. They look like spaghetti creature alien things. Yeah, that's what they look like to me. But yeah, they also do the thing where they scream and they revive each other if you don't defeat them all at the same time. It's crazy. So
I see. Okay.
I'm
learning so much.
You sure are. Yeah, there's lots of humans in this game. It's just they get called different things, I guess.
They get called different things, and they also happen to reincarnate or get reborn into different things. And I'm like, are you sure they're human?
Yeah, they're human. They are. I mean, what their roles are in the story could vary, but they are human. So. The other thing that happened too when Link was like 6.
Oh my god, this poor child! What are they doing to him?
So in Ocarina of Time, you find out about this so much later on in the game. About your identity. Because when you start the game, you start out in Kokiri Forest, which is a forest of children who never grow up. Like, they also are not permitted to leave the forest because it is too dangerous for them to leave. He is the only little boy that does not have a fairy companion, which is Navi. Navi's a little blue thingy that goes, "Hey, listen!"
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Navi is tasked by the Deku Tree, who is like a little ways away from the forest because he feels himself dying, the Deku Tree. So Navi goes and wakes him up. He's sleeping. 90% of the games begin with you sleeping. But she goes and wakes him up and tells him that the Deku Tree has something important to tell you. So You at this point believe this entire time, the whole time, you are a Kokiri. You're a little boy who's from there. You are a forest child. However, after finding out that all of a sudden you are now an adult who has a Master Sword, who now has to defeat the dark being that is Ganondorf, which is this giant like pig monster, who also kidnapped Zelda, who also it's a lot. You find out that you're not actually. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm tired of it.
Okay.
I'm just like, can we have her own game, please? Can she do something in Tears of the Kingdom, please? That would be nice.
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, so this whole montage of your actual past life, like actual hashtag past life, gets like thrown up in front of you, where they're just like, yeah, so you're actually Hylian, which is separate from like the forest children. Yeah, you find this out, you're an adult now, after like being in turmoil for, like 90% of the game. Your mother and father they ran into the forest, and they fell to their knees in front of the Great Deku Tree with a baby. And your father is long gone. He's fighting the war. He's probably dead. Your mother is dying. But she says, please take care of this child. I know he's destined for great things. Please take care of him. But raise him as your guys' own until he is ready. So no one tells you anything. And she just dies. So, of course, like, everyone who's in the forest, as, like you see Maida, you see Saria, you see everyone that's there, they all basically are just thrust upon, like, this is, like, a new baby. We gotta take care of this baby. Look it. You grow to be, like, about everyone else's age, but then, like, Navi comes and it's just like, hey, you gotta leave. You gotta leave this house that you've always been in the tree for all your life, and go talk to the Great Deku Tree because there's something wrong with him. And then, like, you also gotta tell your best friend, who not only basically raised you, because she did, you gotta go tell her that you can't, like, you have to leave the forest and you can't come back and see her. You're 6. So
that's how Link starts? That's how Legend of Zelda starts?
No, that Legend of Zelda starts out with you being, like, woken up by a fairy, being like, hey, listen,
I know
a tree wants to talk to you. That's it.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
This is... Sophie, thank you for the bits, but this is fucked up.
So you not only are having, like, a crisis about your own identity, but now you have to save the world.
I'm having a crisis about his identity for him.
And this is one game.
This is the first game.
This is not the first game, no. This is not the first game, no. Are
they all out of order?
Yes, they are all out of order, but there is a canon timeline that occurs depending on what happens in Ocarina of Time. Because if the hero, which is you, is successful, it can split into 2 branches, where either the Sacred Realm is protected, which begins Majora's Mask, or if Ganondorf is sealed away, where he's turned into... He's basically he's put on stasis, essentially.
Okay.
And then, or if he's defeated, it starts a separate third, like, timeline, where you're basically the last hero reincarnate. So, because it goes from Skyward Sword to Minish Cap to Four Swords to Ocarina of Time, and then it branches off to, depending on what that is. But Ocarina of Time is like the pinnacle. It's like the choose your adventure, what happens with you.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
And he's 6?
And he's 6 in Ocarina of Time.
I'm just gonna keep remembering him as just being 6 years old at this point. I'm gonna be like, that's fucked up. How dare you put this upon a child?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why people say that he's a tragic hero. So, because he just has to bottle this all up. And they even mentioned that in Breath of the Wild too.
What the fuck, dude? Every time I see a fan art of him, it's always like some derpy looking thing of him. And now,
oh yeah, he can be stinky and like how you.
Well, I would hope he's stinky. He's fucking 6.
Oh, I was talking about in like Breath of the Wild. A lot of people draw him as Breath of the Wild Link, which is fine because it's the most recent game.
Breath of the Wild Link is the one that's like half naked, right?
Sure, he can be.
I've only ever seen him half naked. I don't know why.
Okay. I don't know what art you've been looking up, but I'm like,
I don't look up anything. It just shows up on my thing. It's either he's in his like green little costume thing that everyone draws him in with the shield thing, or he's like half naked for whatever reason.
I love that we have to categorize. This is Green Link, and this is Naked Link.
There's no other links. There's Green Link, there's Half Naked Link, and then there's the little itty bitty sized Link from like Link's Awakening or some shit. Some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, Toon Link. Yeah,
Toon Link. Yeah. Oh, is that what he's called?
Yeah, there's different ways to refer to them. We're not going to get into it.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Okay.
But Breath of the Wild takes place like thousands of years after the last game. Like the previous game in the timeline, technically, something like that. He's also like 100 and something years old in Breath of the Wild, but you know, he still looks like that. He makes jokes about it too. Sometimes you have the option to tell people yeah, I'm over 100 years old, and it's like, oh, stop, you're funny.
He's like, no, seriously, I am.
No, really, like actually. And they're like, oh, you're so funny, you're so silly.
Do they ever actually like actually believe him at any point?
No.
So it's just okay.
No. They're waiting for the great hero to come back to save them, and they are very loud about it. So you wake up, you have no memories.
In which game is this now?
In Breath of the Wild.
Okay, yeah, that's the intro scene I remember seeing.
Yeah. You wake up, you're naked.
Okay.
Yeah, and you.
That's also why I remember him as Naked Link.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you wake up, you're Naked Link, and you have no memories. Okay. You have no idea who you are, what you do, but there is a voice that is telling you to go somewhere, and then you basically regain your memories throughout the entirety of Breath of the Wild if you so choose to. You don't have to, but you get a special ending if you do. So, it's best if you do. Okay.
Is Link still 6? Or is he the over 100 one?
He's over 100 years old.
Okay.
He is now, this is like his, I don't even know how many reincarnations it's been since this, but this is one of his reincarnations. Every game is a reincarnation.
This poor guy, Jesus, how many games are there?
Are we talking about the spin-offs too, or...
Do the spin-offs also include reincarnation?
Some of them are canon, some of them aren't, but there's a lot of games. Off the top of my head, I personally don't know. A lot. Just a lot. But like, main games, even then, there's still a lot.
Okay. That's fucked up, dude. They're making a 6-year-old do this?
I love that we...
He's just gonna keep being 6 in my head.
No, that's fine, because if you think about it, yeah, like, he's Whittle.
He's Whittle.
He
has all these responsibilities, as you said, like, thrust upon him, and he's like, that's fucked up, dude. I don't know. I feel bad for him.
Throughout the entirety of Breath of the Wild 2, when you talk to random villagers or people in the towns that you visit or the villages that you visit, they always talk about some person who is like, he's so lazy, what the heck is he doing? He's just messing around kind of deal. He's supposed to be saving us from this calamity. Blah, 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 blah. Like, you know who they're talking about. He doesn't. But you hear this over and over and over again. Despite, like, not knowing who exactly you are. Some people actually do know who you are, though. And they're just like, well, where have you been? What have you been doing? Like, my family is all gone. I had to move over here. My life is in shambles because of you, because you took too long to save everyone. You were supposed to do this. It's all your fault that my life is this way. And this is the entirety of Breath of the Wild, mind you. So, like, you don't even know what you did, and people are already mad at you. And, like, you're still trying to figure out who the heck you are, but you are then re-traumatized over the fact that people are expecting so much from you. And yet you have no idea what you are expected to do until after you regain all of your memories.
I think I'm about to ask a very obvious question, but, like...
What's up?
Like, is he good? Is he depressed? Like, what the fuck? Hello?
Do you want a serious answer, or do you want, like, a meme answer?
Yes.
No, he's not okay.
Yeah.
No.
I see. Okay.
No, he's not okay. I mean, Zelda talks about it in her diary, where she's just like, yeah.
That's the one where she's like he's very talkative, but like he just won't anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she's like, well, no wonder, because everyone expects so much from him. She used to resent him too in Breath of the Wild.
What the fuck? That's so fucked up!
Oh! So here's the thing about Zelda and Breath of the Wild. Yeah, so she loses her mom when she's, I want to say like, oh god, like 6 years old or 7 years old? Really, really little. She suddenly loses her mother. People are speculating it's to an illness or something that was just completely unexpected. And her father does not know how to show his support to his daughter. So what does he do? He cracks down on her. He tells her, you shouldn't be doing anything beyond your studying. You're like you should be practicing and like studying up on these things and like blah 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 and whatnot. Stop running around trying to play Miss Scientist. You know, you have a responsibility to the kingdom that you're eventually going to serve when I die. She fights against this because she believes that she is destined to also do great things. And also because she doesn't want to do that. She doesn't want to sit and pray to the goddesses, whatever, for something to happen, blah, blah, blah. So when she is then tasked to do a little bit more, when she's a little bit older, she tries to basically reawaken the power within her that unlocks her powers as the goddess. But she can't. No matter what she tries. And her father is berating her the entire time. Mind you, she's also quite young during this whole thing.
She's also 6.
She's sure. She at most is maybe like 8, but sure, okay. 6. We'll round it down. Okay. For like basic purposes, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So she is trying her damn near as much as she can to awaken this power that she knows that she is supposed to, that, you know, because that is what she's supposed to do. All of a sudden, there's a little boy that shows up in the middle of the castle with these guards, and they're just like, we just found the person who was chosen by the goddesses to actually harness the power. And that's Link. So this entire time, after her mother passed away, she didn't have any time to grieve, was berated the entire time by her father. This boy shows up, and he also has no idea what the heck everyone is talking about. And they're just like, yeah, he has the blessing. He has the ability to do all this and that. Oh yeah, hey Zelda, good luck being Kingdom of Nothing, basically, because you're a failure. But look it! We know who the goddess has chosen us for guidance and whatnot. It's this boy. So that's why there's a lot of fan art when people are drawing him as a knight when he is still in training, before he becomes like Link TM that we know in Breath of the Wild, where he's significantly a lot younger than all the knights, and they talk behind his back, they say things about him. He's just a kid. He is literally just a kid. His armor even shows too that how different he is in comparison to all these suits of armor that you see around the castle when it's in shambles. He is literally just a kid in comparison to them. And then they anoint him as her babysitter, basically her knight. And she hates that. She hates that because she not only has to face this unyieldable path where she just has to become princess and that's all she has to do, but she has to face the person that basically exists for he exists to remind her that she is a failure.
Wow, that's fucking rough, dude. Jesus.
Yeah, it's really, really bad. She hates him from the beginning, but they eventually warm up and it's a whole entire thing, and then they get to know each other. Which is why they get shipped a lot in Breath of the Wild, I suppose. But I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I understand. So,
but I get
she still puts a lot of responsibility on him, but yeah.
Okay.
So, I love Legend of Zelda.
Good God, dude. So I'm a little glad that you're just you're giving me the rundown on different things about it. I feel like I would cry from the stress of this if I ever wanted to start playing it.
Yeah?
I feel like I would.
It's got a lot of puzzles.
Oh wow, I already
You don't
don't like
really.
it.
Yeah, it's got a lot of puzzles. It's a lot of some of it is it's really fun. I mean, like the game is linear for sure, but I mean, Breath of the Wild is a little bit less so than that. But
Yeah.
the main goal is to just save the world.
Right.
So, yeah.
Why is the world in peril so often? So that there's like several different games. Hello? Is it because of the reincarnation thing?
Yeah, because of this giant pig monster named Ganondorf.
Ganondorf?
Yeah, he's either a great beast, a pig, a dark sorcerer, and he has a lot of reincarnations himself too. So Link isn't the only one that gets reincarnated. They all do, but they're all key people because they're part of the Triforce.
I just looked up a picture of Ganondorf just now, and I went to Google Images. One of the images that pops up on my thing is I'm gonna share on my screen what exactly I see. Like not on stream, but to you in PC right now. This is what I saw. This is the first thing I saw upon looking up his name, and I see this like in the corner of my eye. I'm like, why? Hello?
Yeah, so that's rehydrated Ganon.
Rehydrated? He gets dehydrated?
Yeah, you could look that up too if you want. He doesn't look like that at all, but I mean that's what they call him. He looks like
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's when he comes back in Tears of the Kingdom.
I see. Okay. Because
there's a lot of people who are into that.
I could tell.
Okay.
I could tell.
Yeah.
I know him looking like this.
Yeah, that's Ocarina of Time Ganondorf.
I see. It's okay. What's the deal with this motherfucker? Like, what's his whole thing?
His whole thing is that he wants the Triforce all to himself. The Triforce is broken up into 3 pieces: courage, wisdom, and power. You have courage. Zelda has wisdom. He has power. In order for you to like basically rule the world, you have to have all 3 of them.
Okay. And
he wants them.
And he just wants to rule the world.
He wants them. Yeah, to spread darkness to the entirety of Hyrule. Yeah.
Do we know what his whole deal is with that? Has he just always been like that? Has he always been dreaming of that? About like since he was a little kid, he just dreamt about like one day I just want to rule the world and see it burn.
So the Ocarina of Time version that you had pulled up, that's the reincarnation where he was born into a race that is called the Gerudo, and there's only one male that is. I don't know how. Don't ask me how. There's only one male that is born like every X amount of years.
and he so happens to be that one in the X amount.
He just so happens to. Yes, and he also just so happened to have the Triforce of Power. So he said, "What if I just want them all for me, for funsies?"
Is that only child shit? Can you vouch for me? is that only child trait? Like.
I mean, I can either confirm or deny, but
hello.
Listen, I have the Triforce of Courage. Okay, I did not support Ganon's things, so.
Okay, but that still doesn't answer my question. Is that an only child thing, or hello?
I don't know.
Is he an only child?
Technically.
Hold on. I'm getting a call. We will be right back.
Okay. Hello. Hello. Yes. So only child things. You're muted. You're not muted. Taro, you're not muted. Okay.
Oh,
Up.
I could hear you on my earpiece.
Yeah?
Anyways, hi, we're back.
You didn't turn me off, huh?
I had the desktop playing. Okay, anyway. It's not like all I said was you can unmute and you're like, yeah, and then that was it. Anyway.
Okay, hello.
Hi,
Hello
we're
again.
back. We're back. Anyways, yes, is this an only child thing? Is Ganondorf an only child?
I believe so.
He radiates only child energy to me.
Okay.
I don't know
fair.
what exactly that means, but I hope you you kind of I don't know. I don't
Zelda
know.
is also an only child. Link is technically an only child except for like 1 or 2 games. So
Yes, siblings.
yeah, he has siblings. Oh, okay, so in Wind Waker,
Okay.
yeah, so in Wind Waker, you live on Outset Island with your grandma and your sister. Her sister's name is Ariel. ArYll. She's very cute. She likes playing with the seagulls and her telescope. She's so cute.
Is she little?
She's Whittle, yeah. So you're like 6, sure. She's like 4.
Oh, she's little.
She Whittle, yeah, she's cute. She believes that you hung the stars in the sky. Like,
oh,
yeah.
That's
And
so
then
cute.
she gets kidnapped.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, and then she dies. I was about to get so fucking mad at you, dude.
No.
Holy shit.
No. Well, no.
Huh?
She's fine. She just gets kidnapped. Because there's this giant bird. And I'm just gonna, there's this giant bird that is kidnapping young girls that have pointy ears. That's the whole premise of him. Yes,
Okay.
because Ganondorf in this reincarnation is like, I need to find Princess Zelda and destroy her so that I can have the Triforce.
So he mistakes
Give me
the sister.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, he kidnaps I think like 3 or 4 other girls from a different city as well too, like far away. Errol just happens to be one of them. But yeah, she gets kidnapped. But yes, you have a baby sister. She's very cute. You also live with your grandma on this island, and she's very sweet. She makes you soup.
She makes me soup.
Yeah, she makes you soup. So the beginning of Outset Island is, you're there. It's your birthday. She gives you her telescope, her prized possession telescope, and you guys are practicing looking through the telescope because of tutorial stuff. And she's like, "What's that up there? Oh no!" There's and then you look up and you see the giant bird, and he's carrying another girl in his claws, and they're flying into the forest that's atop the island, like up a mountain basically. And Arl's like, "You have to go and save her." That's like, because you're, what else are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
So you go wandering into there, and you come across this sassy little pirate. Her name is Tetra. I love her.
Okay.
Yeah, and you rescue her from the monsters that are inside the forest. The bird is nowhere to be in sight, and this is a giant bird, mind you. Like it's huge. It's not there. So you guys get out of the forest. There's a giant drawbridge, not a drawbridge, but like a rope bridge, a suspended bridge, across from where the forest is and where the connecting pathway down the mountain to where the island is. Your baby sister is there, and she sees you, and she's like, "Oh my god, thank God you're safe. It's okay." She runs towards you, and it's like that's those scenes in an anime where like she's running towards you, and you're about to hug her or something, and then the bird just snatches her away. Like he flies in, snatches her, and then flies off. And you, being big brother, try to run after her. Like you go flying with this sword, and you try to basically nearly jump off of the mountains, like for whatever reason, to hopefully defeat this bird. And Tetra basically saves your ass, and is just like, "What are you doing? Like this is why are you doing it? Your sister's gone. You can't do anything about it." And you're devastated.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. The entire time, your grandma is completely unaware of what you've been doing, being like, "Where's Errol? Is she okay? Is she playing with the seagulls? You know, why do you have a sword? That's so dangerous. You know, she's just a little grandma." Up on your house, on the second floor, there is a shield that has been in the family for many, many years. She just happens to have a hold of it. When you try to go up the stairs to the ladder to go get the shield is gone. And when you come back down, Grandma is like facing away from you. She's like, "Link, are you looking for this?" And she like is, you know,
Okay.
she has it, and she's like, "You just take it with you." And she's like, "Oh, I didn't think that it would be true. Like my poor Errol is gone, and you're leaving me to save her, you know." And it's a whole entire thing. She's like, "Just I want you to be safe. Just bring back your sister, please." So you go back out, and Tetra's about to set sail with all of her pirates. And when you basically set sail, Grandma is outside on the balcony, like watching you leave, and it's just her now.
Oh, Grandma! No!
At some point or another, she falls really, really sick. This is like after, this is like maybe halfway through the game or so. And when you come and see her, she's like by the fire. She's like huddled up, and when you talk to her, she's like mumbling to herself. She's mumbling about you. She's mumbling about her, about your sister. And she's sick. You can tell that she's sick, and you have to give her a fairy in order for her to be okay. You release a fairy near her, and she revives you. And she's like, "Oh, you're back! Thank goodness!" Like, you know, like it's a whole reunion thing. And then she's like, "You know what? I didn't get to make you your favorite soup, so come by any single time. I'll even give you 2 servings of your soup. Just make sure to have a container for it." So you get Grandma's favorite soup. It not only replenishes your energy, but gives you an attack boost. And you have 2 helpings. So you put in an empty bottle. So.
Oh my god.
I love Grandma.
Grandma buff real.
Yay. She's so sweet. I love Grandma.
Grandma.
Pien. But yes, you have a sister. She's a minor character, yes, but it drives the story as to why you get off of the island.
I see.
So, yeah. Wind Waker is a fun game though. It's not I say it's not as scary because it's all toon.
Okay.
It's all cartoony. Yeah, it's not
okay.
Yeah. You might maybe possibly shit your pants if you play like Twilight Princess. So.
Oh. For a game cute sounding, it does not sound cute.
Yeah, it's a really dark game. Yeah, that's, I mean, ooh, the first, yeah, no. I don't think you're gonna, no. I'm thinking back on what you have to fight in the beginning, in the first dungeon. I'm just like, no. You'll have nightmares.
Oh, Johei.
Yeah, the spiders are bigger than you are. So.
Ah! Ah! Don't say that!
Sorry. Oh, there's ghosts too. Little Poe. They're cute. They have scythes. They can kill you, but you know, they're not as scary in this game. Just the spiders are.
Ugh!
And the zombies.
I don't care about
They're called redeads, so.
Redeads.
Yeah, redeads. They're zombies, basically.
Okay.
It's like you've never played a Zelda game like at all.
None. Never.
None.
You
wouldn't know.
I don't. I had previously expressed interest when it came to Breath of the Wild. And I was thinking about it because it was at some point it was on a sale or something, and I was like, should I? And then I watched like the opening scene. That's where I saw like Nick and Link, and I was like, what's going on here?
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Breath of the Wild, in my opinion, is a really good intro game. So like if you ever want to pick it back up, sure. The temples, the shrines are all puzzles though. You can technically break the game with physics, but
I've heard as much.
Yeah, you can, and it's really, really funny to watch people. but you could also try to progress through. You don't have to obviously collect all of the shrines, but it's helpful. So there are Breath of the Wild basically makes everything optional for you.
Okay.
The only things that you have to do is to basically reawaken the divine beasts, all 4 of them, and then you can do whatever the heck you want. You can run straight to the castle if you want after that, or you can, you know, make a house, or run around naked, set fires, or collect all of the clothes. I'm not speaking from experience. While Zelda is trapped in the castle. But you know, yeah, it's very open world, so do with what you will. It's fun.
I like how you at first, when I had said like half naked Link, and then now you're like, yeah, you can run around naked, you can collect the clothes. I'm like, you expect me to not think of this guy as like, constantly naked? Hello?
I mean, if you're into that, then sure. But all of the armor does have protection, so
okay. It's like,
yeah.
Well, I'm not into that. First of all, he's not my type. Second of all,
yeah, he's stinky. That's why.
Yeah, he's stinky. I like stinky, but depends on the type of stinky. He's not the type of stinky I want to be around.
Got it.
But we knew this.
No. You can look around for clothes and stuff because there's armor. It exists, but also you don't have to. You can get cold and die from hypothermia if you want, but you know, or you can die from being like heat exhausted. Then sure, because you do have to travel through the desert at one point or another.
Oh joy! I love dying from
Jay,
for real.
You just have to eat a lot of foods that you can cook. You can cook in Breath of the Wild.
I cook enough.
Yeah, but you can cook in Breath of the Wild though. And you just throw shit into a pot and you hope for the best, basically. There's ingredients and there's recipes, sure, but like, why do that when you can just experiment, no?
When you can wing it and give yourself suspicious.
Yeah. Sure. You'll die, but sure.
Yeah. I mean, this is what I'm catching from this entire conversation thus far, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can do whatever you want. Or you can, just run around naked. That works too, so. I've done that. I've defeated Ganon naked.
I believe it. Oh my god.
I defeated him naked. I've perfected that game so many times, such that I I have gotten bored playing it because I've just played it so much. So
good for you.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you.
It's fun.
I believe you.
Yeah. You also get to meet Sidon.
Who's Sidon again?
The shark.
Is that the one that everyone wants to fuck?
Sure. Yeah. Yes.
How do I spell it?
Sidon.
Sidon. Yes. Hold on, I'm looking it up.
I mean, people ship him and Link together.
Yeah, people want to fuck him.
Okay. Then yeah, Sidon. He's a ray of sunshine where he believes in you and he's there for you. He's just like, yeah, you can do anything. You as long as you put your mind to it. I'll be here as your main support. Woo! And he's a big fanboy, basically. Not like fanboy per se, but he is happy to be there and he is happy to see you any single time. So yeah, he's the baby brother to Mipha, who is one of the champions. So Mipha is the chief's daughter in the Zora Kingdom. The Zora are the fish people. Okay. Yeah. I
was gonna say like the chief's daughter. We've just fucking talking about Zelda. I thought she was a whole only child. Hello?
Oh no. She's technically a princess, I believe, because King Rome is there. But she is picked to be one of the champions, and Sidon is her little big brother because he's huge. He's like twice your size, basically. So, but Link himself is just really small. Okay. Yeah, there's a height difference, and it's really, really, really obvious. So,
between Sidon and Link?
Yes.
Isn't Link just short in general, though?
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I would have put it past him, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, sure. But
Okay.
you have to basically save Sidon's sister. He doesn't know it, but she's dead.
Oh!
You have to break the news to him. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah, when he first meets you, he's just like, yeah, my sister is trapped in a divine beast up ahead. Can you please go and, like, bring her back to me? And, you know, the whole thing with the divine beast is that all the champions have one. There's 4 of them, minus you, obviously. But the 4 other champions, they all pilot it, and Mipha has one of them. But what happens is that the Calamity, which is Ganon, he seizes control and traps them all in there and kills them all. When you listen to the track that plays when that is happening, or when you are approaching the beast and whatnot, there is a very distinct, if you know Morse code, it is saying over and over SOS, 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 SOS.
Did you learn Morse code prior to playing this game, or was it peak because of this, or what the fuck?
I learned Morse code from Pokemon. So because I wanted to unlock all of the locations where all of the Reggie legendaries were, and you needed to know Morse code. Not Morse code, Braille. Sorry. Morse code was from. What was Morse code from? I had known Morse code prior, but not. So I did not know. I did not learn it before Breath of the Wild. No. Yeah, but that does play. Rivali, who is the Rito, who is the bird people, his SOS doesn't come until much later because he's too prideful. He is way too proud to call for help, especially from you as Link. And at one point or another, he does eventually.
He swallows it.
He swallows it, yeah. So, Rivali is one of my favorite champions simply because he is also in the same boat of like. You're so the gods just decided to just give this to you, but like you have no just because someone says that you are whatever doesn't necessarily mean that you have anything to show for it. Prove to me.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's real hard on you.
Uh-huh.
But I like him. But yeah, he's too prideful to call for help at all at any point in time. He do be like that. But his theme is the only one where you don't hear it right away until much later. That's when he starts calling for help.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. And his spirit, after you defeat the blight that's in there, he's like, I guess I'll accept it then. Then you're good enough. So take my power. Yeah. So they're all like that. So you hear the champion's voice when you first come into the Divine Beast. To figure out, it's basically a dungeon. To figure out the puzzles to the dungeon in order for you to get to the very top as to where everything is at, and also to unlock everything. But once you encounter the boss, which is a blight of Ganon, whatever that may be, a form of Ganon, they will tell you this is what defeated me, like 100 years ago. Be careful. Do your best. We're rooting for you. So you hear the voices of your dead best friends before you fight them.
Boy, so much fun. I love to be traumatized right before an event.
Great. So, yeah, and that happens 4 times. Because there's 4 guardians. Guardians are, I mean, if you were to play, I feel like that, I can hear it right now. I can hear it. You would be screeching the entire time. Yeah. Just encountering a guardian. Yeah. They're like the giant flower pot things with like tentacles and stuff that when you encounter one, or if you unfortunately run into one that's alive, they chase after you with giant lasers and it kills you in 1 hit. And a very scary piano begins to play. It begins to play whenever you encounter one. they're very scary in the beginning of the game because you have no idea what the heck to do. You just have to run. But when you've progressed and you've gotten a little bit more powerful with your equipment, or you can survive, you know, they're less scary. Yeah. I mean, I play with them for fun because I literally just I cut their tentacles off and I hit them with it, and then I turn them upside down. And yeah, so mind you, I've played the game for hundreds and hundreds of hours. So
I thought you were gonna say hundreds and hundreds of years. I'm like, you're not that old.
I mean,
never mind.
So it's fine. So I'll play a little bit, and then I'll, like, you know, off here, and I'll show you, or I'll even send you the piano that plays. It induces panic and fear when you hear it.
Yeah, I feel like I've already been hit with it when I haven't even heard it before, but okay.
It used to be my alarm clock in the morning.
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Hello?
It was effective. It got me out of bed, no?
I guess. You are so stupid, my friend. What is wrong with you?
Listen. At some point or another, after you play the game for so many amount of times, and you've gotten every single shrine, you've gotten every single Korok seed, you've perfected the game essentially. You've gotten all of your upgrades from all of your outfits and whatnot. There's only so much that you can do other than just to, you know, mess around.
Yeah, like cutting off the tentacles and waving around and whacking them with your own thing. Being like, why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Sometimes I like to just fight them with a stick, but because you do have to, when you defeat enemies in Breath of the Wild, they drop materials and stuff, and eventually at some point or another you have to defeat a guardian in order for you to get their materials. So they respawn eventually though, because like the blood moon comes after every 2
blood moon with the blood magic.
Yeah. So the blood moon happens every, I want to say 10 days in game of days, I think. Where all of the enemies get respawned back to where they were. It's basically to, you know, repopulate the place so you can just keep farming for things, that's all. Yeah, and that happens, and then you can go kill more guardians. Or you can go ride a Lionel, that's all fun too.
A Lionel?
A Lionel is a giant centaur lion.
Okay.
Yeah, it fires lightning arrows at you, and you can ride it for like 2 seconds. Like, you can land on its back and everything. So I've done it before.
Okay.
Yeah. It's one of the few like big monsters that you have to kill for materials and whatnot. So.
Okay.
Mhm. It's not as scary as the Guardian, but it's definitely one of those hard hitters that if you're not prepared, they will knock you off a cliff, and that is something that they do because there is one in the mountains. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, and then there's a giant giant sand fish monster thing. I call him Chompy because he eats you, but it's a Molduga. When you're in the middle of the desert, and sometimes it's a little bit too quiet, so until it's not, and then what do?
Then you get eaten.
Yeah, it comes up from beneath you and just eats you.
Oh, I don't like that. I very much don't like that.
But you need the materials in order for you to upgrade everything.
Or I could just die.
Or you could do that, I guess. I feel like if you played Breath of the Wild, you would definitely be that person to have a lot of food on you with lots of buffs. Yeah. Which, like, I commend you for doing that, like, for real. But
that's exactly how I played Maple Story.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
That's how I played Maple Story. That's how I played Genshin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, I just wanted to look pretty.
I mean that too. That was also my highest priority when it came to Maple Story, but there was a point in time where that's not enough, and I needed to survive.
So Breath of the Wild has a lot of outfits. Have you seen any of them, or are you only familiar with A, him being naked, and B, him being in like the blue tunic?
A.
Okay, so just him naked. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Can you? Well, I cannot be playing for this. This is literally all I see whenever there's like anything retweeted about Zelda on my thing. Like I don't even see Zelda half the time. I see naked Link, and I'm confused. I'm like, why is there a naked man on my thing? Like, tell me.
Okay.
I do not want to see a naked man like that.
All right. Well, he can put clothes on.
People don't put him in clothes. That's the thing.
Okay. All right.
Put him in clothes.
Once again, I don't know what you're looking at, but I've seen him more in clothes than out of. So
I keep seeing him out of it. I'm like, why? Stop.
Not even in like the Vi outfit or like the Vo outfit. He's like half naked in those. He's like shirtless kind of, but not even those. Just full on. He's just running around. That's it. Just nothing.
I mean that, or like he's wearing like
trunks.
I guess.
Like his undies.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So basically naked.
Yeah.
So.
Like you can't blame me for that. I don't know shit about this series. People retweet it on my thing, and so they decide, or like they draw him in such garments, and or like lack of garments, and I'm like, hello, like this is the only thing I know about him. I told you, you told me now, you told me today, he's fucking 6, and I'm like, he's 6.
In some games he is 6, so in other games he is not 6.
He's 600. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Just 100, over 100 in Breath of the Wild. So
it's easier to add a 0 than it is to add.
It's fine. It's fine. I get, because technically you can just literally just keep playing the game and have Zelda still hold off the calamity. She's just standing there with her hand extended in the middle of the castle, just like her powers wasting away and whatnot with the divine light, and you're just there running around setting fires in your underwear.
She already hates Link. I'm not gonna try to make her hate him more.
By this time, she likes you. Like she doesn't tolerate you per se. She likes you, like genuinely. So. Oh,
great, wonderful.
Yeah, eventually. So, she warms up to you at some point or another. But yeah, I mean, at one point or another, you have to accompany her to going to one of the divine springs to ask for a blessing from the goddesses. It doesn't work, so she just gets frustrated, where she just basically is just like, why can't I do this? I'm such a failure, and you literally you don't know how to comfort her. There's another one too where she then realizes that all of the champions are dead, and she's like, it's all my fault. I can't summon this light that I'm told to do since childhood, and I can't do it, and everyone is dead because of me. And she starts crying, and she falls into your arms, and you're just like, what? I don't know what to do either. So
you start crying too. She's like, what the fuck?
You are her pillar of strength when she cannot be.
I don't want to be.
You're just like, I just want to take naps and
run around naked.
Fishing, run around naked, set fires, set off bombs and whatnot.
Set off bombs.
Yeah.
Set off. I've only seen, aside from like what I've already described to you of like anything I've seen in Zelda. The only other thing I've seen was, you know, the one clip of like when Tears of Kingdom had just come out. It's like this one physics clip that somebody like they shot an arrow and it just blows fire.
Yeah,
that's the only one I've seen, and I'm like,
yeah, physics is great. You can break the physics in the game, but yeah.
Does that include that? Never mind.
You can use explosives, whether it be through arrows or from your Sheikah Slate, to propel items that you're standing on to travel. So, yeah. I personally haven't done that before, but I've seen people do it. I think it's funny, but
yeah, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Wind Waker, however, since you're on the ground and whatnot, it's not as open world, but you do go sailing in that one, and I think sailing is a lot of fun.
Okay.
As in, you control the wind and you make it turn or blow a certain way, and you travel across islands and whatnot. Sometimes you encounter a giant kraken while you're sailing, but that's besides the point. Yeah. But that one's a little bit more, I guess, lighthearted than how it is with like Twilight Princess or Breath of the Wild. Yeah. You could also play Minish Cap, but you might have to find an emulator for that because I don't know if they've ever done a re-release of it. I hope that they do, but I don't think they will.
I'm okay. I don't have the attention span for things.
Minish Cap is really cute, that's why. And I feel like that you would really like the sprites there. So they whittle. They're cute. You also encounter a bunny at one point or another. But
was that the real pull for me?
Maybe, but it's fine. So
am I really that
one
simple?
That one also has a really tragic like bad guy too, but that's because he was misunderstood, I guess.
Ganondorf's not misunderstood.
It's Vadi in this one, not Ganondorf. Okay. Yeah. He's a sorcerer, but he just wanted to be the chosen one TM. So yeah, but the Minish are cute. So that's all.
Okay. All right.
Hey, how's your drawing going?
I'm coloring the line art. Yeah.
It's pretty.
Thank you.
So how are we feeling about about Legend of Zelda now?
These poor kids, and they're all 6.
Yeah. I didn't even tell you about Linkle either, but you know.
That's... The what?
Linkle?
Linkle?
Yeah, there's a girl counterpart to Link, and her name is Linkle. She's really cute. She is best friends with cuckoos, which are the chickens in the game.
Of course.
Oh,
she looks cute.
Yeah, she is. She's very, very cute. They say that she's not necessarily very canon because of the game that she's from, but like I think that she's canon. I think she's really cute. She's my main in Hyrule Warriors, so not Link. Yeah,
not Link.
Yeah. She's like the complete opposite to Link, where when you're Link, you have to be told, like, you have to go do a thing. She goes running to go find it. She's just like, I'm destined for great things. I'm gonna go looking for it because of this mysterious compass that's been in my family, passed down for generations, whatever. So I think I need to go consult the royal family in Hyrule. Let's go do that right now. Hyrule Castle. Thing is, though, is that she has no sense of direction. Despite knowing the signs and seeing the signs, she'll go in the opposite direction. So she gets lost a lot, often.
I see.
Yeah. But she's cute, so, you know.
She's supposed to be female Link?
No, she's supposed to be her own, like, character, but people portray, if not, like, headcanon her to be, like, counterpart, or, like, a mirrored version of Link. Yeah, think Rinlen. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Gotcha. Yeah. It's just in Hyrule Warriors. Hyrule Warriors is a fever dream of a game because because it basically takes all of the timelines, and they're just like, basically, what if we take all of these games and we put them into one game? It's all just like Clash of the Titans. All of it, everything, all at once. Oh. All the bad guys wake up. Yeah, so you get Giriam, you get Xant, you have Ganondorf, you have everyone. Just like all of a sudden released from their like dark prison, whatever. Like, what if for funsies? And then
okay.
Yeah, so so basically Tokonoranbu happens, but like where they want to change how the timelines went. So they get released from their prison by some unseen force, whatever. Her name is Sia. Sure. Okay. And that's the game. Mm-hmm.
That's the game.
Sia is she's a bad guy, but she's actually a really big simp.
Yeah?
Yeah, so like she's a sorceress. She was just a regular sorceress with a sister who like her eye got caught on Link, like seeing him. And she was intrigued by just like him as a whole, just in general. Not even knowing that he was like the hero of time or whatever, of whatever he is. But then, like, as she's looking through, like, her cloud, her, like, crystal ball kind of deal, Zelda is then in the picture of this, and, like, they're just interacting. They're not even doing anything. They're just interacting, and she's like, like,
pause. I need it.
Okay.
Be right back.
Okay. Yeah?
Yeah. What were we talking about?
We were talking about how Sia is a big simp.
Okay, yeah. Okay. He's a big simp. Continue.
Yeah. What a sentence. Yeah, so she sees Zelda hanging out with Link, and she's basically like, he has a woman. How dare? Not like that. But she basically becomes jealous of their interactions.
Oh, so she's
whether it
she's you know what I'm about to say?
Just say it anyway.
She's parasocial. Oh my god.
Yeah. So then she becomes like parasocial in a not good way. Link.
She's unhealthy parasocial, I see.
Yeah. Parasocial but unhealthy. Yeah. And she the darkness gets into her heart and turns her into a dark sorceress. You then have to confront her as Link, who has no idea who she is, but she like shows up, and this poor boy is like, what is going on? And she's just like, I've been watching you. I know who you are. And he's like, the fuck you is? Who are you? He has no idea why she has it out for him. Either way, sure. It's another Legend of Zelda game. Go figure. Zelda's fine in this one, by the way. She doesn't get kidnapped. Go figure. But anyway,
good for her.
It's because it's not a canon game, which is why she doesn't get kidnapped.
I see. Okay, so any of the games where there's somebody getting kidnapped, probably Zelda is canon.
It's canon. This is one of the spin-off games, like quote per se.
Okay.
And so she summons all these bad guys from your past and from past timelines that you have to redefeat basically to make right. So it's literally Tokonoranbu, but Legend of Zelda.
I see.
You keep the timeline as is, sure. At some point you have to confront her and you have to go to her castle. And you enter the castle and there's portraits.
My god. Hello?
Portraits of Link everywhere.
Hello?
Everywhere. Like, you go up the stairs, there's a portrait of him. You go down the hallway, there's portraits of him all the way down, everywhere. And then you confront her in, like, the main court hallway, whatever, and you fight her, and it's a whole thing. The castle turns back to normal after you defeat her. However,
so with or without the portraits?
With the portraits.
All right, that's you saying.
And she is very hashtag embarrassed about herself, which is the best way that I can explain it.
She cringed.
She yeah, and she cringes so bad that she turns good.
She becomes unparasocial.
Yeah. You then are able to use her in your party. Like, she becomes a good guy. She was a good guy prior, but then she became parasocial, unhealthy. So she's back to being good. So
she's still parasocial.
I mean, she. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like, have you ever simped for a man so hard that you turn evil?
Bro? Bro?
Have you? Alright, say less, I understand. I got you. I see.
We have been friends for how long now?
I didn't think it was that bad, but you know, it's fine. I see.
We have been friends for how long now? We have been in calls so often for how long now?
I know what I'm gonna draw you as for our next collab.
No.
I know what I'm gonna do. I was like, what should I draw him in? I know now.
You leave me the fucking alone. You do not draw my likeness like that. And anyways.
You're just in the castle with all your portraits.
Shut the... Anyways.
What's up? Have you been hydrating?
I've been drinking my soda. Does that count?
Sure, we'll take that.
Yeah.
It was asked in the chat if you better be. Oh, it was said in the chat you better be hydrating.
Oh, yes, I'm hydrating, John. Hi. I have to hydrate. It is hot out, and I was just outside. How long ago? Like what? 2 hours ago? 3 hours ago?
Something like that, I think. Yeah, give or take. Also, would you kill me? Would you kill me if I like redeemed another thing from you?
You have enough again?
No, I'm hypothetically speaking. What would be the consequences?
I mean, no consequence because I'm pretty much about done with this. So
you're good. No.
I have time.
No, we're fine. I do not have enough yet. Just like in the future, because apparently this is going to be a whole series.
Then in that case, then you keep that separate. We'll deal with the overlay and shit thing. The only reason why we even started doing it today is because you started telling me about Link, and you were like, no, hold on. Let's save this for when we're doing a stream. And I'm like, okay, hold on, let me finish eating, and then we'll fucking start.
Yeah, because I said he's 6, and you said in like horror, he's 6.
And then now we went down the rabbit hole just a little.
Yeah, and now we're here. But I think I've told you, like, the most key points of Link, at least from the bigger games, so... I think.
Okay.
I'm looking around my... hold on. Yeah, I think, so.
Like you said, I'm looking around my room.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, yeah, so.
I see, okay.
Mm.
Anything else I must know about this poor child?
I mean, not entirely. I don't think so. I feel like we've covered the majority of it. I think so. I feel like we've covered everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Just wait till I talk to you about Kingdom Hearts. So.
Oh, so exciting! So exciting! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because Sora's also sad.
Well, I know that much.
Do you at least know more about Kingdom Hearts and Legend of Zelda, or?
I know I know that there is a girl with blonde hair. She's trapped in a white room. She's crying. She keeps thinking about Sora. I think.
Yeah.
She's parasocial with him.
Oh, okay. Sure, let's go with that.
Am I wrong? A little?
Your yes and no, I guess.
Is she parasocial with Sora?
No.
Okay.
Not really. No.
Does she hold romantic feelings for him?
No.
Are they very good friends?
Kinda.
There's a better question I could be asking. There's a much better question I could be asking.
On a scale of 1 to Sia.
No. Better question. Do we like her?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know Sora, I know that girl, I know Kyrie, I know the white hair fuck. I forgot what his name was.
No, the white hair fuck. We'll leave it at that. Yeah.
I know them. I know Roxas.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I was gonna ask something, but I don't want it to record on my stream, so let me mute myself.
Okay. Can they hear me? Okay. Yes. Yes to both. Yes, this person is in that game and that game.
Okay, I muted
So
myself,
what's your
okay.
question? What's your question?
No, that was the only question. I was scared that I was gonna just confuse it and be like, oh, it's this character from this one other game, but for whatever reason, I'm remembering him in Kingdom Hearts because he looks very similar.
Oh, no. There's a lot. It's a Square Enix game and a Disney game.
Okay, right, forgot.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's also that red hair fuck. I don't know his name.
Oh my god! Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Who else? Is there a blue-haired fuck too? Spoilers, there is.
Yeah, yes, there is a red hair. There's a blue hair fuck too, but I don't remember him that well.
Okay.
When it came to Kingdom Hearts, I didn't play it, but I do remember when one of my relatives, the one who played the game actually and didn't want to share with me, the only time they allowed me to sit in the room with them while they were playing was when they were, I think they were in the 100-acre wood or some shit.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And they were like, okay, you do this. And I was like, I don't understand English.
Okay.
Yeah, so they were so frustrated with me.
So the most boring world, basically.
What the fuck?
In comparison to like Neverland or like San Francisco, yeah.
San Francisco's in it?
Yes! Yeah, and you get to fly on Baymax!
Which game is this?
3.
Ah, okay. That's why. I see.
So, in order for me to explain the timeline of Kingdom Hearts, I think that's a whole nother stream.
Okay.
But if you think that Legend of Zelda was more complicated timeline-wise, no, Kingdom Hearts I feel is a lot more.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
Kingdom Hearts has so much going on, and I'm constantly like, what the fuck is going on? Hello?
Yeah. But now you can play as both Sora and Link in Smash. And you can fight each other. In Super Smash.
Oh my god, it's a Canada event now.
It's it's a character. I have never played any Smash game beyond Melee, so I kind of played Brawl a little bit, but any game beyond that I haven't. So
okay. That's fair.
I just know that Sora is in like the
yeah
someone.
yeah I know that too. I played Melee with the same relative I mentioned, and I have Brawl, but I don't really play it because I'm bad at I don't know how to play. I don't know the combos and shit.
It's a fighting game, so yeah. So.
That's not my thing, dude. My thing is he's cute. Is he dressed up? Yes, even better.
Did you main Kirby or Pikachu?
I don't like how you immediately assume. I didn't main either. I main Villager.
Oh, okay. You mean Villager? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, prior to that, when I didn't have it unlocked, I think I did try Pikachu. Shut up.
Okay, so I was right.
No, you're not.
Being Pikachu's fun, so that's fair.
Pikachu is fun, yes. Fuck you.
Are there any... Thank you. Are there any other... Are there any other doodles that you're going to be working on today?
Probably not on stream, to be honest. I feel like, even though this is like kind of short still, I don't know if I really have any more questions
about
about
Zelda specifically.
Yeah, because I'm like, there's still so much I don't know, but I think it's
this is like surface level. So.
Yeah, so I feel like it's probably better if I just ask them like off stream, you know. But, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. It's fine. We'll do like Ace Attorney, and then I'll be like, okay.
Oh boy. Alrighty. I mean, we can have multiple people around for that because apparently I know many people who fucking love Ace Attorney.
Oh, bet. Okay, let's go.
I don't know if anyone would be willing to be around for that, but I do know a handful of people who really like Ace Attorney.
Okay, that works.
Okay.
And then you'll return the favor by teaching me. I don't remember what, but I don't remember what. But
Utapri and Skuta and but to be fair though, both those franchises like Utapri I only know like I'm mainly more so game related and only related to like the specific lore of like these two characters I really like.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Tsukiyota, I only listened to the drama CDs. So
Oh, okay. All right.
I know
Nice.
I watched the anime, but the anime doesn't really do it. It's just the anime itself is like just slice of life. And like which is fine and all, but that's not what I was around for. Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll cook.
We'll cook. Yes, well said. I'm going to just add these little details in the back. You like my best?
It looks cute. Yeah, I like them.
Thanks. I found a bunch of them on Twitter.
Oh, nice.
And then I'll also Lito. Yeah. Oh, jeez. My thing is lagging. That means I must finish it soon.
I mean, you've been live for an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's on the shorter side, but it's fine. You want to promote anything?
What?
You want to promote anything before I end the stream?
Yeah, so Tato's open for commissions if you guys really want something to be drawn by him.
Okay, promote yourself, motherfucker. They know where to find me. Imagine if you didn't know. That's a tragedy.
I mean, yeah, so Tato's open for commissions if you'd like something drawn by him. If if you'd like to find me, I'll be lurking.
Yeah.
In chat. Yeah, in chat mostly.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, because you... Because if you guys didn't know, Haruki is one of my mods. Yeah, Haruki Yoshiwara. Little shithead. Etc. etc. Resident shithead. Shumi. So.
He adores me, so.
Going to throttle you. I would do it to the mic right now, but it's still getting picked up by stream. Oh, it's still getting picked up by stream. So
you just blocked stream.
I mute stream. I started throwing. Oh, okay, yeah. You know what? Yeah, that's right. I should be doing that. Hold on. There, I did it. You may not have heard it. Yeah, he did.
He did it.
I did it.
He did it. It sounded like I was going through like a tumble dry. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, because you're stinky. We needed to give you a bath.
I showered.
Stinky.
Yeah, it's fine. You picked me.
That's disgusting.
You picked me as one of your mods. So in theory, you did this to yourself.
I really did. Ooh,
it's okay.
I forgot I had sound on for my Discord. You just messaged. Oh, I see. I was like, why did I get a notification just now?
No, we're good. What if can I? You don't know what some of these characters look like in Legend of Zelda, right?
No, I don't. So
okay, I know. I know what we can do next.
You can show me that off stream. I think we're done talking about Zelda now.
No. That's exactly what I would like to do.
Okay.
You're gonna give them names. You're gonna tell me what exactly they do.
Okay.
I mean, at least Zelda's easy because it's the same handful of people.
I know 4 of them.
Who are the 4 that you know?
Link, Zelda, Ganondorf, and Fish Face.
Sidon.
Yes.
Okay.
Him, the one that everyone wants to fuck.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Anyways, we're done with today's stream. We are done drawing. This will be posted sooner or later. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today. I don't know. Because Twitter's broken. I forget I have Instagram all the time. But yeah.
Is it still down?
You know, let me try.
I can check. I think.
Let me see on my silly handy dandy phone. Yes, it's still broken on my thing.
No, it's
not.
yes,
It's fixed. It's fixed.
Oh, like it's fixed for real, or?
Yeah, it's fixed on my end.
Oh.
Yeah. For the first time. It wasn't like yours where it like worked for 10 minutes and then stopped.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but okay.
It's my end. It's fixed temporarily.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. Anyways.
Where else can they find you other than on Insta and Twitter?
Funny you should say that. I have a command for that if you guys want to find me there. I have my YouTube. I don't really use my YouTube, to be honest. I should. My Twitter, my Instagram, my Tumblr, my card that has also my TikTok and other shit. I think I removed my Mastodon because I don't really go on Mastodon anymore. And if you are, I am going to show a little bit. If you are interested in my art, if you are interested in commissioning me, I also have these. You can read my TOS and everything over there on my card as well. I don't know what else I could say. Fuck. I'm not a streamer, dude.
It's fine. We figured things out.
We figure things out. I don't know what else. What the fuck else do streamers say? Hit that hit that nice looking heart at the bottom if you want to keep up with what I do on streams. If you want to follow along with me on my streams, I draw, I sing, I play games sometimes. Most times I draw and cry and scream and, you know, the usual. Anyways.
Is there anyone to raid?
Oh, that's a good question. Thank you! I don't think about raids often. I usually think about raids after I do all my closing messages. But, let's see. Is anyone live right now? Not anyone I know. Wait, hold on. Let me check this person. Oh, that was loud. Is this? Do I follow this person? Hold on. Let me make sure. Because I recognize this art style, but oh, okay, yeah. We are mutuals with each other, but we have never interacted on Twitch. We are going to. What do I do? We will raid a mutual. I have never spoken to this person before, but I guess we'll raid over here. This person, their name is Vivi. They do art a lot. They have cozy streams very often. You guys can check them out at their stream and all their socials over there. So we can set up a raid right now.
Yay!
Hold on. Fuck. How do streamers do this? How do streamers do this? Raid channel. Okay, we raid Vivitsu. Let's start the raid right now.
Yay!
Oh shit, fuck. I unrated, my bad.
Oops.
I didn't mean to do that, sorry. Start raid. And then, I'll see you guys over there. Maybe, probably. Anyways, be sure to get up, stretch, walk around a little bit, get your blood circulating. Be sure to keep yourself hydrated, have your meals or a snack. Be sure to use the washroom because your gut health is very important. And be sure to rest if you haven't already rested. Have a good day or night wherever you are. Bye 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 bye. Okay.